Okay, I've gone through all of my trays and pulled out any of these that have not germinated since they were planted in January. We are now into March, and these are just not going to come up. So these grew some great weeds, but that's not what I'm trying to grow. So we're just going to dump all this seeding dirt into a bucket, and I can use it in the bottoms of pots to fill when I don't need as much room, because I'm not going to have like long roots or whatever. So we're just going to dump these. I'm going to keep these tags so that as I'm going through my seeds, I can try to figure out which packets they were. I know some of these were just really old seeds. So I wasn't expecting them all to come up, and I planted multiples of some of these, like the Utah celery. I think I planted like 4 or 5 of them with different seed packs because I knew some of them were just not going to work. I should have numbered my seed packets so I knew exactly which one was what. So I may have to go through this process next year as I'm weeding out the bad seeds, using up old seed packets, that type thing. But this is a little more than I expected, honestly. I usually have really good germination rates, even with older seeds, because I keep them in a dark cabinet in my room, which stays fairly cool. But, yeah, I did not have as great of germination. So, basically, out of 12 trays, I have over 1 tray that did not germinate. So that is not that great of a rate. Fortunately, all my peppers and tomatoes and cabbages and things like that, and you know, like I said, I planted a half a tray of celery, a half a tray of onions. So, you know, these few are not going to make a big difference. But it's still disappointing. Like, none of my Savannah sweet onions or Cipollini onions came up. So that is a tad disappointing. But now this makes room for me to start a whole nother tray of something else. So I guess that can kind of work. I don't know. Anyway,